Class 4 then for race number 6, 16.50 the trip again, the extended mile here at Happy Valley. 12 of them head to post, headed by Ha Ha Heart, who's back in class. He's a 4-time course and distance winner. Villafion, his only win to date has been over the mile at Sha Tin, but 5th course and distance behind Bulb Elite last time out. Invaluable tries Happy Valley for the first time. Polo Malak was a course and distance winner 2 starts back, beaten by Methane since. Everyone's Elite. Beaten favourite, who's odds on last time as well. He's been runner-up on his last 4 starts. Gold Velvet comes up in class. Last start winner here over the 1800 metres. And Nitro Express, Matthew Poon from barrier number 3, 2-time course and distance winner in years gone by.
Good to slow here, Diamond Legend. He's known to race forward through his career. Diamond Legend is a winner in Class 5 a couple of runs ago. Now, Everyone's Elite should get the same sort of run as he did last time out. That was in the box seat, so there he is in the trail there. Polymilak, he's a horse that can race forward. Ha Ha Heart with the Apprentice Claim on the inside. A couple of other runners towards the back. Villafion, Best Alliance, perfect to play. They'll settle back.
Ha Ha Heart will find this a bit easier than what he has been up against, coming down back to Class 4, where he's a 3-time winner in this grade. His other one was in Class 3, in fact, but look, he goes nicely here in the morning, so not a bad piece of work from him. Winning together, Blake Shin, just with a partner horse, just running away from that at the moment. But another one who's a winner 3 starts ago, his Winning Together. He's held together nicely by Blake Shin there at the end of his piece of work. The other one here, Everyone's Elite. He keeps running second, this horse, doesn't he? So a win looks pretty close from him. And Joe Moreira aboard from barrier 5. His work's been good. He's maintained his condition nicely.
All right, well, that's where we'll start with Everyone's Elites. Second last time out, Villafion in this race as well. Ultimately, he's come up second best again. This is behind Bulb Elite once more.
Yeah, 4 times second place now from his 10 runs. He's been trying hard. He's been consistent. Just beaten again by one better on the night. It's been Bulb Elite, Winning Endeavour, Flame, Lee Can, Becky, Molly in his last 4 runs. So, look, he wasn't beaten far here. He must go close. He's drawn well again. If he gets that right run again, surely.
Yeah, I've got him in there for second, funny enough. But look, yeah, you're right. He is one of the major players. And Villafion, he drew 8 there, so he had to go back. I think from barrier 2 is Zach Purden aboard. He might just be a little bit closer in the run.
OK, all right, that's 2 of the major players then. What about Best Alliance? Let's go back to Douglas White and get his thoughts.
Best Alliance, Douglas. Taking to Happy Valley, why are you taking him away from the dirt?
I think he's had his chances on the dirt, and you know, if you don't get a decent barrier, it's pretty much like the Valley. I think the Valley's a bit more forgiving, and I think you get dirt specialists, and him going around with a heavy weight like that, and not the biggest individual, it's taken his toll on him. You know, he was unlucky once, and then he went back, and he was probably a bit disappointing. So I just feel that it's time to go back to the Valley. He's done nothing wrong there. He's raced well. And again, there's always a bit more juice in the ground at the Valley, so I think he gets his chance.
Is he in a class where he should now be getting a win pretty soon?
I think so. He's always been, or he's always indicated that once he dropped to 4, he was going to be competitive, and I think he's shown that. I think his biggest concern is lumping that heavy weight around. You know, he's a small fella. But what I like about him is he's a bit courageous, and he's got a bit of guts, spunk about him.
A couple of horses from your stable I wanted to touch base on from the trials as well. It's been a busy morning. General's Delight, thinking big. We haven't seen them at the races for quite a while. How are their trials and how are they in general?
Thinking Big's a lovely individual. He's got a lot of presence, and you just sit on him. He's got a lot of him. He's a lovely individual, and look, he's got his problems. He's had his problems. He's coming along nicely, and his leg looks good. His weight looks good. I couldn't be happier with him at the moment.
What about General's Delight?
Lovely horse. Obviously had the heart irregularity. He's had 3 good trials. This being his 3rd one now, and it was just a tester to go around the turn. I don't think he particularly likes the dirt. Well, he doesn't indicate to me that he does in the mornings, but he needed to go around, and especially around a turn now. He's ready to go at the races, so he'll be in soon, and he's looking a treat.
All right, some 2 possible stars there for Douglas White in the future, but Best Alliance, the focus on there. He's in the market, 6.6 at the moment. Polo Malak Nitro Express. Polymer can be a bit of a handful, but he put his best foot forward, 2 stars back.
Victor Wong claiming £5 for Jimmy Ting. Of course, they teamed up on Sunday at Sharton. He had a vet exam after this, or after his run last to start, where he was beaten favourite behind Methane. I thought this effort here was good. He's a horse that sort of gets that opportunity when he's sort of left alone in front, up on the pace, really.
Yeah, he's a three-time winner, isn't he, from his 40-odd starts, but he has had a few placings. The other one, Nitro Express, he's on a rating of 41, so interesting to see if they do drop. If he gets dropped down a grade, I'd be more interested in him.
OK, we can see Nitro Express here again, in actual fact, along with Perfect to Play. Didn't get a clear passage through.
No, he didn't he didn't at all, did he? Perfect to Play. He's got an awkward draw once again in barrier number 10. Look, he's had plenty of runs this season. This will be his 11th run. He's there or thereabouts. I mean, he didn't really get a crack at them here, but he has in the past, so I was just sort of happy to watch him go around.
He was a little bit slow out, and he was luckless there in the straight. I think he's not badly rated either. 56 his last when he's on a mark, now 51.
All right, everyone's elite favourite to break that run of second places, Paul.
Yeah, I've got him for second. I thought Heart coming down in grade. I'm going with the downgrader here. Has won in Class 3, 3 times here in Class 4. And from barrier 4 with an apprentice claim, he looks quite good for me. And his work, we showed that work, it's pretty good. Everyone's elite, obviously the one to beat. Villafon, I think, is going to have a really good chance as well from a low draw. I think he'll pose you up a little bit closer. And we just heard from Douglas about Best Alliance does go well here at Happy Valley. 1942.
9 on top for me. Everyone's elite to break his run as being the bridesmaid here. Everyone's elite for Manfred Mann and Joe Moreira. Consistent if nothing else. So he's on top to beat Heart. He's one of my old faves here. 63 his last win. He's on a mark here of 60. Winning Delight came out of that race. He was placed 8th and last time out, and he's had a lot of placings since that last win. Perfect to Play goes in, and Villafon. That was probably one of his better runs at Happy Valley, Villafon. So 9, 1, 5 and 4. Yeah,
not too dissimilar. Again, we've got the 1 and the 9 engaged. I think everyone's elite can get this. I wouldn't be taking odds on again, but I think this is his race to win this time.